Hello. So, a friend of mine asked me to get stickers off of his bass. This is, I almost have them off. It was covered, and I still have a lot of the glue to clean off with a solvent. But anyway, this bass is a Fender jazz bass made in Mexico, and it has a Hipshot drop D tuner thingy. So I was going to do a video about how cool it is, and then I played around with it, and in good conscience I can't say that it's a cool thing. Sadly, it's a great concept, and it just doesn't work at all. I don't see how I could get it to work, so I'm not entirely sure it's my fault. I don't think I'm doing it wrong, and I'll tell you what the issue is. The issue is I have it tuned to E, and I have all the other strings tuned, so everything's all good. Okay, then I drop this down to D. Now this string, the E string, is now dropped down to D, so there's less tension. The neck now pulls, because there's less tension, now pulls back a bit, and all the other strings go sharp. So, as far as I'm concerned, useless. I have it set up so it goes, I checked it, that's an E, and then that is a D, perfectly in tune. There's a little thing you can use to adjust, you know, how much it drops, and you can set it to drop even further than D, but even less tension would cause more problems. So the A string ends up being slightly sharp. Could you hear it? I'll turn up the amp. Okay, so we have, that's the A, went sharp, and then now it's back to in tune. It's a slight difference, but I noticed it, and then I checked it against a very accurate tuner that I have, and it definitely, the strings do go sharp when you lower the tension and the neck pulls back a little bit, and then you put the tension back on and the neck pulls forward again. So even if you tune it to drop D and everything, then when you do that, now the strings are going to go flat. So you can't win. It's a great idea. I like it. It works with the E string. The E stays in E, and then it drops down to D. And it works great as long as you stay on this string. If you go to any other string, they're all out of tune. So sadly, I cannot recommend this. I really would have liked to have done a really cool video where I play stuff and drop D and then whoop, and now I'm in E, and it's like instantly transposing stuff. But sadly, that's the deal. So if you were looking into one of these, beware. And the neck on this is a pretty beefy neck for a jazz bass. I prefer jazz basses. I have 3 of them, and this is definitely a thicker neck than the 3 I have. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. You know, so you can't say like, well, it's a thin neck and that's what's causing it. This is a beefy neck for a jazz bass. So, I don't know, but that's the deal. So, hope this helped somebody and saved them from the heartache of buying one, installing it, and finding out that you now can't play in tune. So.